Oh, Martin, you should probably describe your new character first. There's a new guy in the Tantalium that I completely forgot to prompt you for, but kept thinking when Martin's done this interaction with one of his other characters, I should ask him to introduce his new character. But it kept slipping my mind. So, when you guys come into the White Room, there's someone in addition to Tyr and Krieger inside of it.
The person in question is a short teenager that is wearing like a little jacket and capri shorts and like light boots, and it's got one of those Gatsby hats on him, like a newsboy cap, and he's got a leather bag slung across his shoulder. He basically looks like a paper boy, except he's got very, very feminine curves. Like, if he hadn't been wearing boys' clothes, you could have easily mistaken him for a girl. In fact, if you put a wig on him, he would probably look more like a girl than a boy.
And as you guys imagine a wig being on him, a wig appears on him.
He is very cute. He's way too cute. You're not very. If you had been his age, you would have been very confused right now.
Essentially, Martin is playing Bridget from Guilty Gear.
Right.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'll show you Bridget from Guilty Gear.
I thought you were playing Gina Lestrade.
I didn't technically ask. I just said I have no idea what it was.
Don't worry.
Well,
May, here's Bridget.
Oh, Lord. Huh.
That's a boy.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. Actually, yeah. Yours is a lot better, Val.
Yeah, because apparently.
That's what I was thinking.
What?
Yeah, it's literally Gina Lestrade. Yeah, show that to May. It's a lot closer to the truth.
I didn't want to use that picture, but it is the heavy inspiration for the outfit.
Fucking knew it.
But without boobs, because he is very clearly a boy. I think Oliver Twist. Oh, rip. Wait, I think. Yeah, he went into sleepy time. Anyway, he doesn't look at any of you as you come in.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure Jing and Rinder don't really care. Well, I can't speak for Rinder, but Jing doesn't really care. But inside she's like, ugh, God, we have another child in the Tantalium.
He's kind of got like a hunched back. He's not that young. He's late teens. It's not like fucking 13.
May, you're still here, right?
Yes.
Cool. So, in that case, Martin, you're done describing him, right?
Yes.
Krieger kind of points and says, "Meet Dave. He's going with you."
He still doesn't turn to look at them. He's just got a hunched back. And
Krieger then kind of whispers at the rest of you, "This is where you all go. Hi, Dave."
Nah.
Krieger looks at you pleadingly, Rinder.
Why does Tyr always get children?
Dave
This was at least the
Dave
fourth one.
Dave speaks up and he says, "I don't want to say hi."
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to say hi either.
That's fine.
No one here wants to say hi.
Yeah, welcome to literally the most antisocial part.
No, Dylan, you don't get it. We all have 8 charisma except for Dave, who has 9 because he's a human, and didn't
Dave
go
is
with a
so-
variant. So
Oh.
it's like
God.
none of us could. What's Redrin's charisma?
8.
It's 8.
Oh, let's hope
Oh,
this
jeez.
is the social.
We'll just kill the target. It's fine.
Well,
I mean, that's pretty much what Render wants to do, but everybody else goes off willy-nilly.
Krieger kind of like looks at Tyr and is like, are you sure this is the best group for this task? The notes say they're going to be dealing with royalty. And Tyr just kind of like he starts making a shrug, but then just seems to lose all interest in even the gesture and just kind of goes back to lounging. And
We're also going to send the half-orc.
Krieger says no. We didn't want to destroy another nation. All right. Well, this is a bit of a weird request, anyways, since the world you're going to actually contacted us instead of the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure how they found out about us. Probably, well, I don't think they know about the Tantalium because it was kind of a friend 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 of mine whose uncle's brother is in the military, and
We don't care.
All right. Well, anyways, essentially, I'm being paid to send you all to this world so this way you can stop a country from being destroyed, and in return, the queen is going to let one of her most trusted knights out of her service, and he'll join us here. And I just realized I forgot to put a token down for that guy in question. So, one moment.
Krieger says.
I need to put the token down for him.
Yeah, Krieger does say that, and he starts flipping through like a bunch of shit on his clipboard.
I like to think that Krieger has one of those tables, like kind of like how we have tokens, but like a war table, and whenever like an important person gets killed or whatever, he just knocks it over. That type of stuff.
He does, actually.
Because I mentioned it, right?
No, I thought of it when you guys called me out on saying token.
So do we have to like talk to people or we just...
No. Are you asking Krieger that?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna be just going. The queen's gonna give you a job, and you're not gonna fuck it up.
Huh. Good fucking luck with that.
So, yeah, you're going to the world of Yadrin, which has been under siege by an unknown army now for several months. Apparently, the situation is really bad, and it's to the point where their territory includes 2 rooms in the palace: the throne room and the hall leading up to the throne room. They've literally lost everything else. So the war's not going too well. You guys are gonna hopefully, fix it. Go team. And he kind of like gives you guys all a thumbs up.
Sure.
Dave doesn't even look at him. He's just muttering something to himself.
Me too, kid.
Now, also, one more thing you should know is I know something else that they've done because I can unlike Frederick, I track the flow of money,
Congratulations.
and a lot of money has recently left that kingdom, and it looks like they've also purchased a group of mercenaries who are going to be essentially supplementing their forces. They call themselves flip. Ah, the Bloody Thorns.
What a dumb name.
He shrugs.
Wait, I need to give it a more. What a dumb name.
It just sounds like upset Vaja.
Yeah, it sounds like upset.
No, Vaja's more like this, and Dave's more like this.
No, but that's what
Okay.
Vaja sounds like when she's angry.
I don't know who this Vaja is. I don't care.
Yeah, me too, kid. Whatever.
Who cares?
And Krieger says, "All right, well, are you all ready to go?
Sure.
No,
All right, what do you need?"
I don't want to go.
He says, "I can put you back on Mary Donna then."
Fine.
You earn your keep here, or else I send you back.
Dave doesn't respond. He just kind of averts his gaze.
Now, much like I did with Ecstasy and Xeris, well, I tried to do. Rinder, do you have Tyr's mark on you? I forget.
No.
Well, Tyr offers to mark you all, so this way Krieger will get better at sending you to your location instead of fucking around.
Jing's already marked.
Right. Rinder, Dave?
I think Dave is marked already too, but by something else.
Okay. Rinder?
No.
No? Okay. I mean, Tyr's offering to mark you anyways, because you can bear 2 marks.
Oh yeah, you can bear several marks.
It just means that the people who own you are going to fight over it if it comes to it. And Tyr, if you does Dave let Tyr know that he might already be marked, or does he keep it secret?
Yeah. He said, I don't think they would appreciate it, and he shows the mark he's got.
I don't care. I'll mark you anyways.
Okay.
Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Yes. Rinder has said no. Right, May?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to mark him unwillingly. That would require me getting up from my couch.
I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Okay, well, I want to mark you, so come here.
He steps over reluctantly.
All right. Here, spits on your shoe. And all of a sudden, your foot is in burning agony. Roll me a Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
Yep, you take that mark. Hurts like hell, though. Dave is now marked by Tyr. Add it somewhere to your character sheet.
Congrats on the tattoo, kid.
By the way, Jing, Tyr says,
Mm.
could you please stop asking your servant if I can move your mark for him?
Tell him yourself.
I remember the days when I used to have followers and was greatly respected. Now I'm here listening to this sassy teenager.
Well, I don't remember those days, so. Anyways, I don't like having a servant.
Do you want me to kick him out of the Tantalium? I didn't want him in the first place.
Well, he's useful, isn't he? It's
Tear
more
shrugged.
a matter of principle for me. I don't like slaves and slavery.
From what I can tell, the boy does it pretty willingly.
I guess. I don't.
Do you want me to throw him out of the Tantalium?
No.
Krieger kind of grins at you and says 10 gold.
For what?
Or else I tell Charity.
What if I told him to fight
Told him
you?
what? Told Charity to fight me?
Yeah.
I guess he'd probably fight me, judging by his personality, but that's only if I don't, imagine him inside a room of torment. Never mind, he'd probably like that. Yeah, whatever, never mind. Krieger says, looking kind of like upset that you've outsmarted him. Are you all ready to go?
Sure.
We're going to be sending Redrin with you, too. But, well, don't know where she is right now. All right.
Probably fucking that other dwarf.
Probably. Do you guys turn around and go through the door?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't know about the rest.
Dave follow, but Dave opens up his his satchel, and he whispers something, and then he closes the satchel again.
Fucking weirdo. Another fucking weirdo. We need child leashes.
You do. And you guys appear in a large throne room. Soldiers mill about this room in varying states of ready and varying states of getting ready. A woman in her 40s sits on the throne, a crown perched atop her head.
Sup?
Approach the throne, please, warriors.
You the queen?
Indeed, I am Queen Isobella.
Alright, queen. Boop. Oh. Guess I'll go around you. Sup? The freaking token!
Rinder hides behind Dave.
So what's up?
Are you the warriors that my tactician has purchased? And I realized I forgot to put a token down for him as well. One moment.
Purchased? I mean, our services, sure.
I think he means hired, dumbass.
Yeah, well, she should have fucking been more careful with her words then.
Hold on, I'm trying to...
Oh, maybe you should have had more critical thinking, bitch.
Sorry, guys, that these 3 tokens weren't out that I needed. I had to put down a lot for this.
I don't want to hear that from a piece of shit like you.
I don't want to hear that from an old hag like you.
Jesus!
Rich is just like, what the fuck?
I gotta find a good... I don't have a good token for this guy, I don't think. Hold on. Not out of my favorite ones, at least. I will have one out of this.
And then Dave kind of sighs and says, "Sorry, that was rude of me."
That's fine.
And then he averts his gaze again.
Like I give a shit about politeness.
And then Dave says nothing for the rest of the session.
The queen looks at you all and says, in this day and age, politeness is all we have left that separates us from the beast knocking our gates down. However, my tactician had warned me that you might not be educated in our cultures, so I will forgive your transgression this time.
Okay.
We greatly appreciate your assistance. May I have your names?
I guess.
Lieutenant Render.
Jing.
Dave. Dave from accounting.
Lieutenant Rinder, are you in charge of your troop?
Until my second in command comes in, yes.
I believe that might be your second in command there.
The timing.
Hello, Wade. Can't hear him yet. Hello, Wade. Wade, I think you're muted. Wade.
What did?
Oh, okay. Weird. I think he's just reconnecting, probably, or restarting. Hello?
I don't know to tell you. It was picking up the voices from me.
We can hear you now. One moment.
We can hear your sweet voice.
Thank you.
So, Wade, literally nothing's happened yet. You guys literally just arrived in the world, and you're speaking to the queen of the nation that you are going to try and help defend.
Sweet.
And Rinder literally just said, I'm in charge until my second in command gets here. And then you joined.
So wait, so Rinder isn't actually in command.
Yeah.
Wait, why is the
I was
second in
about to
command
say.
in command? Dave says
That's the main
Hey.
not understanding protocol.
Yeah, the queen doesn't mention it. Wade, since it's a new token, you'll have to input your stats.
Yeah, I noticed. I got it.
But there you are. And guys, I bought, well, technically I guess Wade bought this pack because he paid me for it after I bought the pack. But Redrin's got a new token as well for anyone playing dwarves or gnomes. I have, or characters with dark heritage or origins. I have a whole set of tokens for you guys.
Sweet. I don't have to use Chucky Charlie's.
I bought 2 tokens. Yeah, I got a bunch of gnomes now. I bought 2 token packs tonight. One that Wade paid for and one that I paid for. Both from the Arknight guy, the same guy whose tokens I normally use.
what do you mean normally use? Don't you usually use people from this pack? I see this pack all the time.
Only because it's
Thomas-
really noticeable.
Thomas time.
So, Rinder, as you say, once my second in command gets here, there's a popping sound and Redrin appears.
Speak of the
queen-
dwarf.
Well, all the soldiers around you kind of jump in surprise, but the queen, to her credit, takes it in stride.
Ah! God. Where are we?
In a throne
You're
room.
in the
In a
queendom-
throne room.
You're in the queendom of Yadrin. I am
Please tell
Queen
me.
Sobella Yadrin. I have asked you all of your names, and I'm assuming you are Lieutenant Rinder's second in command.
Yes.
That would make you a sergeant, if I am incorrect.
Beats
Sure.
me, man. I'm a doctor.
Wait, so you're a soldier but you don't even know your own rank.
Well, we kind of lost our army with where we got our original rings, didn't we?
The queen continues to blink at you as you guys start devolving into a second argument directly in front of her.
Oh, I apologize on that. My Majesty.
As long as they're capable of getting the job done, Lieutenant Rinder, I have utmost confidence in your men. It was my tactician, however, who was the one who told me of your services, but he failed to tell me what your group called themselves. I'm afraid I don't know the name of your mercenary company.
Shit. Quick, team huddle.
Jing whispers to Rinder, the orphans.
Don't do that, please.
You guys, like, quickly huddle up in front of the queen to come up with a team name.
Oh, all right, guys. Shit.
The LA Dodgers.
The oh god.
TSM.
Krieger suddenly chimes in and says, "Don't pick anything that might get us in trouble with any copyright agencies of other worlds."
Gosh, we have like no dynamic with this team.
Oh no, you guys all have a charisma of less than 10.
Do I? I
Tell
think I
her
do.
the uncharismatic fuckos.
Charisma was all of these characters' dump stats.
I got base charisma.
Oh, you do?
Oh, you got 10?
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
like
god,
how
that
we're all
makes
excited about this. He's average.
I'm average.
This is like that one time when everybody except for Jing had like 8 intelligence.
And Jing has, a 10 in
10,
intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap. All right, so we have what kind of weapons do we use? I have a hammer. You use a what? Jing,
Warhammer.
I use my fists.
you use your fists.
Rinder uses whatever's on hand.
Yeah. Right now it's a scimitar.
Rinder, I use the blades of my enemies.
Almost quite literally.
Hmm. And you use a warhammer?
Yeah.
Oh my.
You could be the hammer blades. Krieger chimes in.
No. Gosh.
I'm also partial to the rough boys. With a Z.
BOIZ.
We could be the miracle makers.
I don't care, just pick a name.
Why do these sound like sports team names?
Yeah.
A mercenary
No,
company
we should
name.
do the Mary Donna Miracle Makers.
You know, I'm fine with this.
Whatever.
I'm totally down with that.
So do you guys break your huddle then?
I guess we do.
Alright.
Jing, you got the name.
What? Why me? I'm not the one on command.
You guys begin arguing directly in front
Oh
of
my
me.
god. Was it you said the Miradonna Miracle Makers?
The what now, the queen says?
The Miradonna Miracle Makers.
What
Render
is a
size.
Miradonna?
Don't worry about it.
Render size.
Oh my god, we are the M&Ms.
Off to a great start, you guys.
Well, regardless, my tactician Sparrow spoke highly of you as he'd heard of you through one of his contacts. And we are, as you can see, we are very short on men and manpower right now. As such, I have very little soldiers to spare to guard my son, the prince. I would like you to form up his honor guard.
Sure.
You will, as I said, have the services of Knight Sidian in exchange for keeping my son alive through these trying times. Is
Can I
this
offer?
adequate compensation?
I suppose so, since, you know, technically our employer is the one who decided this.
Very well then. You'll find him along with the mercenaries we've hired in the outer hallway, preparing for the coming attack. You may wish to go and join them.
Yes.
All right, so are you guys leaving the throne room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really tempted to offer the prince an egg in his trying times.
Why would you? What?
Have you not watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I have, but I don't think I've seen the episode that you're referencing.
We're good, never mind.
I have to be really careful when selecting your character sheet, Wade, because I always almost accidentally click on Rinder instead, and Rinder almost had his token set to your new one.
Oh crap, I have more hit points than I realized.
And delete. As you guys all go to here.
Oh. Oh no.
As you come into this hallway, you can see that this hallway is clearly seen fighting already. Bits of rubble lay scattered around the room. And again, men and women seem to be preparing for an oncoming fight, except these ones look... They wear more varying sorts of uniforms and carry different sets of weapons, unlike the soldiers, which all pretty much were dudes in armor. There's men and women of all races kind of milling about. The first guy you notice is a man who looks like a younger male version of Queen Isabella, with a kenku on one side of his horse, and a man in armor that is black as night on the other side. You can also see down
the armor, right?
The armor, yes.
Okay.
You can also see that right now a group of clerics seem to be tending to a single gnome holding on to a rapier and dressed very garishly. And you can hear him kind of complaining, like, be more gentle with that, as they kind of, like, tend to his wound. Over here, there's a woman in thick armor standing atop of a map that's kind of spread all across that desk. Beside her is a dwarf in robes and a drow with 2 swords and leather armor. All of the people in this room have a symbol painted on their weapons, their armor, or pinned to their clothing. That is that of a rose dripping with blood.
Does it look similar to the picture that we found in the monastery?
Looks exactly like it.
Early Rinder saw.
And the woman, by the way, looks exactly like the woman who is at the head of that group in the picture. You are aware that this is a different world than the one that Brunhilde is from. Oh, also, a large drake sits in the corner in this room behind the front lines that have been assembled behind a set of big double doors down the hallway, and it looks to be just sitting there right now, staring at the big double doors. Okay, Martin, understood.
Huh.
The other ones not currently holding the front line behind the door seem to be sort of like tending to their gear, equipment, and just in general, it looks like they're on break.
I keep zooming in a little bit, and then when Tal's avatar pops up like above the rest, I'm like, wow, this one's got a baseball bat.
Gosh. As a cleric, I will go down and see how all these other fellow clerics are doing. I go to this one. Are they all busy?
It seems like the guy is constantly having the attentions of at least 4 of them at a time.
All right.
The one on the corner there isn't currently busy. She seems to be filling up a water skin by casting Create Water above it repeatedly,
Understandable.
like in little small bursts.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Are you one of the soldiers?
Yes.
You're wearing a different uniform that I haven't seen on them yet. She by the way, has the Bloody Rose pin above her sash.
Ah, well, we're not exactly from around here.
Oh, you must be another group of mercenaries. I believe that there was rumor being spread about them. Captain Rosetta wished to speak to you.
All right. Which one's that one?
She points at the woman looking over the map with the drow and the dwarf.
The one with the thick armor.
The woman blinks at you. Yes, her armor is very sturdy. She seems confused by you pointing that out.
I can't take myself serious. What seems to be the situation with the gnome?
Oh, Lord Riker has a very, very large gash on his thigh, and the gnome suddenly yells out, "It nearly took my baby maker off!"
Baby maker. That's the one I need. That's a new one for the book. Sorry.
What would I have done without that? It would have deprived thousands, no, hundreds, no, millions of women. My winning charm. The gnome, by the way, is also wearing the Bloody Rose pin.
You sure you can't just knock him out? Make this easier.
Lord Riker was very specific that we not cause any more damage to him. Also that we all refer to him as Lord, and she whispers that last bit to you and shows you quotations. In truth, he's one of Captain Rosetta's sergeants.
Ah. Well then, I'm a cleric as well, so if you need any help, just let me know.
When the battle starts, yes, we will. If you're able to drag any of the wounded from the front lines over to here, we can tend to them and see them get back to the battle.
Right.
We can't do anything for anyone who's died, however. We've already used up all of those.
Alright, so if they're dead, just kind of...
If they're dead, leave them where they lie. The roses will grow eventually. And she touches her pin reverently.
Right. I'm gonna go talk to that person now.
Okay. What was your name again?
Redrin. Redrin Render.
Charlotte, and she shakes your hand.
I shake back. As I go to go to our group and go like, hey, let's go talk to the person in charge.
Render nods. Follow him.
Dave averts his gaze.
Rinder, you are aware from like the way that they keep referring to this woman as captain that the leader of a mercenary troop's rank is normally captain. Then they have lieutenants, and then those lieutenants have sergeants.
Mhm.
So if you're leading this group and you're referring to yourself as a lieutenant, it might sound strange. I am letting you know this out of character because it is something that Rinder should know in character,
Okay.
but that they might not have known out of character.
Yeah,
Okay.
silly. Alright, let's go
So-
talk to the thick woman.
Does that make Redrin a captain too, since we're both lieutenants?
That would mean that you guys should decide which one of you holds the rank of captain and get your story straight before going over and speaking to her.
Ah. Alright, Render.
Yeah,
I'll be
flip a
the
coin. if you
I'll
really
be the
want.
sergeant. I don't really care. I'm just here to make sure.
Sergeant is third. It's
So
okay.
hold on. So like,
It goes captain, lieutenant, and then sergeant. Yeah.
yeah. So he would be lieutenant. I would be sergeant.
No, he would be captain.
He would be captain. So I would
And
be
you'd
lieutenant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Jing and Dave would be your sergeants, Redrin.
Okay.
Are you guys
Alright.
going over to speak with Captain Rosetta then?
We'll see if May can keep this straightness.
I'm just putting this here for myself.
All right.
I will forget.
Okay.
All
So
right, then.
move yourselves over to if you want to go talk to the captain.
All right, let's go.
I wanted to have a theme song for them, by the way, but I didn't have time to get one. So the Bloody Thorns might have one eventually, but not now. As you guys kind of walk over, you can overhear part of their conversation, and the dwarf is saying currently, Captain, I know that you're up for a losing fight, as the rest of us, but this one might actually be getting us killed here. They have no army left. They have barely any defenses. And as far as I can tell, there's no way out of the palace should things go wrong. We got no escape routes. We've got a handful of our force. Maybe it's the time for us to throw in the towel and get back to... And then he kind of notices you guys all. And trails off. The drow silently watched your approach, by the way, and did nothing to warn the dwarf that you were coming.
Hello. Hello.
As you cough, they all turn and look at you. The Captain Rosetta herself turns around, and you can see that she is a sort of a middle-aged woman. She has black dreadlocks hanging down her head, and a helmet sit on the desk behind her. That across the face of it is painted like a large bloody rose. Her skin is fairly pale, and she has a large broadsword leaned up currently in its sheath against the desk. The dwarf, as mentioned, is in blue robes, and he looks pretty accurate to his token, as does the drow.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help you?
Yes, we're some of the mercenaries said that since we just got here, we need to be briefed by you or something like that.
Oh, excellent. Yes, you must be the ones that Sparrow hired. Am I correct?
Indeed.
I'm Captain Rosetta. I lead the Bloody Thorns. This is my lieutenant. Hold on, I had a name for him. Give me a moment. I wrote it on my phone.
Bluebeard.
No, it's not Bluebeard.
Captain,
It's
I
pretty
had
bad though. I'm really bad at dwarf names.
Captain, hold on, I had a name for him.
Ah, yes. This is Bragg Knife Shoe.
So does
How does his shoes look?
that mean that what the fuck?
You guys all.
How-
Hold on, what is that name?
You guys all immediately look down at his shoes, and he rolls his eyes and goes, "No, it's just a name. One of my ancestors was known for hiding a dagger in his boot when he went to bars in case there was a bar fight."
And they like to brag about it, huh?
Yeah.
No, that's just my name.
Did,
Well,
did
better
your
than
parent?
mine.
Did your parents want you to get bullied?
Please
Shut up, Dave.
you can kind of see Redford kind of trying not to laugh, just like stop
They're
it,
declaring it's the Sergeant Dave.
stop it,
Dave.
stop it, you two.
The captain kind of grins and says, "I think we're gonna get along pretty well. You're already taking the piss out of Knife Shoe here, Captain. I've asked you to call me Bragg, Lieutenant Bragg, please." And she kind of grins. And the drow over here is Elzot.
Is he still staring at us?
He kind of waves.
Like an awkward wave?
No, like a kind of a friendly wave.
Okay.
And he smiles at you all and bows after his wave. Pleased to meet you. And if you're a mercenary company, I don't think I recognize your standard, or actually that any of you seem to be wearing any standard.
You mean our insignias?
Yes, none of you seem to be wearing the same insignias. I can see that you and you are, but the other two don't seem to be.
Their new recruits were getting them fitted.
Ah, understood. It's always good to get a bit of field practice, but you've definitely picked a bad time to be getting out your greenhorns. The situation is pretty bad. What was the name of your company again?
I've already forgotten.
Miracle Makers. Miracle Makers.
Elzot kind of perks up this as it goes, "Oh, you're from Meridana?"
Don't
Yes.
worry about it.
I'm not, actually. I'm from Meridana myself. How is the homeworld?
Dying.
It's
Pain,
a long story.
suffering.
I kind of pat him down. Shush, shush, shush. It's
It's a long
fine.
story.
Lush green lands. Good as it's ever been.
Don't worry about it.
Huh. I didn't realize that there were other interdimensional mercenary companies that weren't under the ruling of Lord Mackin.
Who?
Who?
God of mercenaries.
What?
Yes, the God of mercenaries. I suppose you haven't heard of him?
What? No, of course I have. Please. We
Roll
all
me a
have.
bluff.
He has not heard of you. Of him. Of it.
Okay, now roll me a bluff at disadvantage because Dave is outing you.
Damn it, Dave.
And Dave rolls his eyes.
I have no idea what a bluff is. Hold on.
It's
Persuasion.
Deception.
Deception.
Deception, yeah. Not the best, I'm guessing.
I have no idea. It's average.
Average is a 0.
Huh. She kind of like seems startled by this, but not offended, and says, "Oh, I suppose your company must be very greenhorn then. Well, hopefully one day we'll be able to have a seat at the table of the grand company together. For now,
Is this Rosetta saying this?
this is, yes.
Yeah, okay. Because
For
I was
now-
confused.
There are several companies of mercenaries that travel through worlds looking for work. Don't let our employers know that, though. Most of our employers don't realize that.
What?
All underneath the watchful eye of the Grand Company, led by the god of mercenaries, Macrin. We are one of the companies underneath his Grand Company. Perhaps one day the Miracle Makers, I believe you said you were, correct?
Yes.
Will also join his fold. You have to, essentially, the way it works is when you die on your world, if you were a brave and strong mercenary, he takes you into his Grand Company and then finds a company led by a captain to put you in.
So all of you died.
Yes, but please, if you're not familiar with Lord Macrin, the details of a soldier's death are kept very personal to them and only told to their dear friends. And I doubt you'll find anyone at that level with you in this company.
I don't really care. Sorry. I don't really care. Jesus Christ.
Well, either way, I'm guessing the Queen has given your company a task then?
Yes. We are to protect the
Babysit.
Oh, she put you in charge of that? And Rosetta walks up. I just realized I never got your names. Which one of you is the captain again?
I point to the
I'm the
person on my
captain.
left.
And your names?
Captain Render, Lieutenant Redren, Sergeant Dave, and Sergeant Jing.
Well, she places a hand on your shoulder, Rinder, and says, I am so sorry you have to deal with Prince Richard.
Prince Richard.
I'll take it he's a real treat.
He is awful. Well, his mother is quite accomplished, as it turns out, and handy with a hand axe. The prince is absolutely fucking useless and gets in the way. He's spoiled and entitled. Currently, we've stuck the last two remaining of his honor guard to deal with him, so this way none of our soldiers have to. But even they seem to have trouble kind of corralling him in. You can find him over there. He's the pomp on the horse.
How competent are his honor guard?
The human? Very skilled. He's probably one of the best fighters I've ever seen, actually. He'd probably give Lieutenant Elzot here a run for his money. The Kenku? The Kenku seems to mostly serve as the man's squire. From what I can tell, is the Kenku is his son or something? Must be some sort of adoption. But summed up, you can depend on the human. The Kenku you can depend to to pull you out of a fight if you need. The prince, just fucking useless. Don't even get me started on him. He's already gotten a good 10 men killed just keeping him safe.
What
Wonderful.
what about that guy? Dave points to Ricker.
Oh, Ricker, he's one of Knife Shoe's. He's Knife Shoe's sergeant. Don't let his large mouth fool you. He's quite useful, good in a fight. He took a wound for Elzot's sergeant, the Dragonborn out there by the door on our last skirmish, and has been complaining about it loudly ever since to anyone who will listen. Next time you pass the clerics, ask them to put salt in it for me. That should get him to shut up for a few hours.
If I care enough.
Good, Ricker summed up. Good man. He'll have your back in a fight. He'll take a hit for you. But just don't get into conversation with him. Oh, and she nods at Yao Jing. Don't let him seduce you, please. The last thing I need is another interdimensional alimony check.
Wow, just looks right past
He
me and looks straight into
grimaces.
Zing. Nothing.
She makes a gagging
No,
noise.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Redrin. He's not into dwarves.
No. You don't need to explain yourself.
What about Dave?
Dave says, referring to himself in the third person.
No, yeah, actually,
What about
yeah,
Dave?
he mutters to himself. What about Dave?
Elzot hears you and says, humans are more of Knife Shoe's thing.
And Dave looks away from Knife Shoe. He actually starts itching away.
Right then, I think we're gonna leave now and go talk to the prince.
No worries. We're just finishing settling up our battle plans. You will likely want to arrange yourselves too. If the knights give you any trouble, just tell them that you're acting with my authority to arrange yourselves, the prince, and them how you see fit.
And also
you'll
ignore all the hopelessness and despair you guys were talking about a moment ago.
Oh, no. Don't worry. The situation is absolutely fucked, and I'll be honest with you on that one. The chances that any of us are going to live through the night are pretty slim, but such is the kind of fights that we live for in the Bloody Thorns.
Well, Hold on.
Never tell me
And
that.
Knife Shoe says, Knife Shoe kind of mutters, and you can overhear him say, "Speak for yourself, Captain."
What are we fighting? What's coming to kill us exactly?
From what we can tell, all sorts. Undead, things that are controlling the undead, gorillons, like basilisks. They've sent all sorts of things out at us. It's more accurate to say what isn't attacking us at this point. And so far, we haven't seen any gnomes or dwarves. Watch out for any of the ones that are wearing any of the fighters, however, who wear gloves on their right hands. However, we think they're covering up something beneath the glove, but we don't know what yet. Those are the real strong fighters.
Say that last part again.
Look out for people wearing gloves.
Okay.
Probably a mark.
I will point out that I am a cleric of the Disciple of Life, so if you see any undead, I can make them all what was it?
The moment that you say that you're a disciple of life, Dave edges even further away from everyone.
The Drake looks at you as you approach it.
Dave, come here, boy. It's all right.
I apologize.
I'd tell your man to be very careful. We've hidden traps in some of the floor tiles, and passing piddles over there is where they start to get a little bit explodey.
Hey, Dave,
No.
stop, drop, and roll over all the tiles.
We need a child leash.
And also, Lieutenant Redrin, was it?
Yes.
I wouldn't bother using any of your abilities on harming the undead, as they tend, if the undead come out, they literally send them in a tidal wave. You'd end up using up all your abilities instead of being able to heal the fighters before you'd even put a dent in their forces.
Well, actually, the thing works for any undead that see it. It's not like it's a max number.
That's the thing. Trust me, if they, the palace is currently filled with their forces. If that door breaks or open, we are going to essentially be dealing with a literal tidal wave of undead pouring out from different rooms, different corridors. You'll burn yourselves out. I'm not talking hundreds, I'm talking thousands.
So you're just telling me you don't want to roll as all these rolls?
I'm telling you that you will, as a GM, if in this fight, if you are burning all of your stuff on harming the undead, you will no longer be able to heal the party.
No, but he's
No,
talking
it's
about
my
turn
one.
undead.
No, it's my channel divinity thing that only works on undead.
Oh,
And-
it's the only thing, it doesn't take up any other resources?
As an
it
action,
takes
action,
your
yeah.
channel divinity.
yeah,
So
it takes my channel divinity.
if you use that, you can't use it to heal others.
I just can't use my healing channel divinity.
Yeah, but that's what I
What?
mean.
Why do you
if
want
you,
that?
If you use it to turn the undead, you can't use it to heal
Hold
others
on.
with your channel divinity thing.
Wade?
He said, hold on.
All right, no worries. What are the rest of you doing? Rinder, Dave, Yao Jing?
Considering getting a child leash for fucking.
Dave, before he steps
Yeah.
on one of the exploding tiles.
Yep.
By the way, Martin, you barely missed a few of them.
Mm.
Ugh.
God, this low charisma is killing us.
So, Wade, what are you doing?
I was just telling them what I could do. I
Yep,
wasn't-
no
I
worries.
wasn't-
Just letting you know that it's best to use your things on healing in this case than it is on trying to blow up undead.
Oh, all right, sure. Yeah, that's what my ability does. It blows up undead. It doesn't do anything else. I'm gonna fix that right now.
Shush you. Just do whatever you feel right. I'm just letting you know there's going to be a shit ton of undead coming through.
You're right. I mean, you're okay. Yeah.
If you think it'll be worth it, then go nuts.
No, I'm good. I'd rather keep my almonds to myself. What's everybody else gonna do?
You've said you're going to go speak to the prince, so Rosetta's turned back to her
Well-
map.
Yep, I'm doing that. What do I see this proud nobleman doing?
Looking at you disdainfully. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to roll, like I said this earlier, but I don't think you were here for it, Wade. From now on, if you guys are doing any social skills, you have to tell me you're doing them. I won't prompt you anymore to make deceptions, persuasions, insights, or anything like that. You have to tell me you're doing it. So if you wanted to do an insight to see why this guy is acting a certain way, you have to do it, not me.
All right, that's fine.
So right now he's looking at you all disdainfully.
Sure.
It is
Why?
definitely because you went to speak to Captain Rosetta before you came to speak to him.
Well, oh, God, I can't.
He goes, "Oh, I see you must be the rabble my mother has hired.
Sure, yeah, let's go with that.
Well, sadly your talents won't be needed, as I intend to take the battlefield for this fight."
Ooh, yeah, see, that's not gonna fly.
Excuse me?
Your mother gave us very specific orders.
The knight says, cuts the prince off as the prince's face starts turning red, and says, "What are Queen Isabella's orders now?"
At all cost, protect you first.
Protect me first, or the prince?
The prince. I'm pointing at him.
Excellent. Well, then, you heard her, Prince. Our orders are to protect you. The prince kind of, grumbles.
I mean, on the bright side, if we die, you get to do that. As I say to the prince.
Well, with how rabbly your group looks, I assume that you'll be dead before the first skirmish is finished.
That's a fair assumption, Your Highness.
Rinder, are you just still hanging out with Rosetta?
Oh no, I forgot to move.
He's admiring her from a distance. Step one in the high school romance book.
No
The
comment.
prince is busy pouting, so he kind of doesn't continue the conversation. The knight, however, does. It's a pleasure to meet you. I believe that you must be the people that I will be going with should we survive the night.
Yes.
My name is Raphael Sidian. My son over there is Ricardo Sidian.
Who's his son? Oh, right, the Kenku.
Ricardo?
Ricardo, yes.
Wasn't it Richard?
No,
that is the
Richard,
prince's
Richard
name.
Ricardo is Kenku.
Oh, okay.
This thing.
And the Kenku, in the exact same voice as Raphael, says, "Pleased to meet you."
Okay, that's
fuck?
weird.
What the fuck?
Does anybody here have high intelligence?
Yeah.
I mean, are you asking why it's speaking like that?
I mean, I know out of character.
Yeah, same.
Rinder has 12 intelligence.
I have -1 intelligence.
Oh god.
I have 3 wisdom.
I have +2 in intelligence.
I have +1 in intelligence.
Which one of you is in command?
Did we lose?
Oh, it
Point
was
to-
just, it was somebody who was just listening in. I don't know
Oh.
who it was. Points to Rinder.
Point
Which-
surrender.
Which
Point
one of you is?
surrender.
Oh. He says, "Oh, excellent. What are your orders then, sir?"
Oh god damn it.
Uh,
That's May speaking.
I'm assuming that you guys have told him your names too.
yes.
No, they wouldn't tell his name unless it was asked of.
I'm assuming
Rinder
that.
introduces everybody.
Okay, good. I believe then you'll be taking command of the honor guard then, Captain Rinder? Or would you like to leave me in charge?
Oh, jeez.
You seem to know the situation well.
Will your men follow my orders then?
You bet.
I'm
I'll
sure somebody will try.
We're here to protect.
Captain Rinder, it seems that you have a much better handle on your men than I would. I would recommend that you remain in charge.
All right.
Sorry, May.
What?
You just gotta step up and start taking start giving us orders, I
God
guess.
damn it.
Do you want me to be captain now?
We can't change it now.
No, yes, you can. 'Tis the land of the battlefield. People die all the time.
Are you gonna kill Rinder to become captain?
And Raphael and the prince kind of stare at you as you begin arguing directly in front of them about killing your captain.
I did not say killing my captain. They said that.
You're in charge, Rinder.
May doesn't know what to do.
Sorry,
Nobody
May,
does.
but your group did not fill Raphael with any confidence whatsoever.
Hey,
I
I
don't
said
feel
you
Rinder
bet.
with confidence, honestly, but considering how well put together they are.
I believe.
Fuck you too, buddy.
Captain Rinder, it would be good to arrange ourselves where we would like to hold our line. The Bloody Thorns will have already set up theirs, as well as where their clerics are. It's up to you to decide where we would put the prince and each individual member of our team. They'll be coming through those doors there, and he points at the end of the hallway where the mercenaries have assembled their line. You could send men to go back up the mercenaries. You could have people stay back with the clerics. You could have people guarding the prince. It is up to you.
Shit.
What's up this end of the hallway? Is there another door over there?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
that's where the house.
that's the throne room.
throne
That
room.
is where the throne room is. There's a big door as well.
Fuck.
As well as there's a set of guards directly in front of that door that are soldiers. They're not with the Bloody Thorns, and you're assuming that it is their only job is opening the doors should you guys need to retreat. I'll put on some prep music while you start thinking.
Yeah.
Do you want to go into another huddle?
Yes.
Alright,
Okay, we
alright,
huddle
team.
up. Okay, let's do it like this then, you shy captain. How
Shut up.
about
I'm
you
not a
say...
tactician, I'm just a fighter.
Well, shouldn't have made yourself captain then. How about this? You give Redrin control of giving orders, and you take responsibility for it. That is how the military works, not yes?
You're right, and I'm not supporting this. I will more than happily take position, but it's not how it works, sir.
Well, the other option is that our shy captain mans up. Or do you want her to take command?
I'm thinking.
Oh, jeez, there's no need to growl at me, Captain.
What are we
What do you
doing?
do?
Hello?
We're in a huddle.
Oh.
You guys are trying to sort out your chain of command right now.
Oh my god.
Listen,
God damn it.
I don't know what Dave does.
No one knows what Dave does.
All it does is whisper into his bag.
Well, he mentioned having another mark, so. Assuming he's religious. So.
Could be a warlock. Could
I
be-
mean, having a mark doesn't mean he's not
That's why-
religious, and he...
That's why I'm saying. Assuming. Like, that's a better guess than nothing. Hey kid,
What?
what do you actually do other than whine?
He averts his gaze.
She puts a
I
hand on
just-
his head and squeezes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Stop.
Alright. How about this? I'll
Or-
take command. Don't worry about it.
No.
You sure?
I just need time to think.
Alright, let's discuss gameplay then.
I'm sorry, Captain, but in the battlefield, we don't have time to think.
Out of character, May, I've only planned 2 maps tonight, so take your time. I figured that this would be a session where you guys will want to devote a while for planning. So there's only 2 maps, and on each there's like big long fights.
Yes, we've gotten so far in planning the fight.
Yep, you're fine. You're not in any rush right now. I'm hoping, like, I know Martin doesn't want us to go too late, Martin, but right now it looks like we're going to be closing around 11.
Okay, well,
It's just an hour later than normal.
I mean, I'm not sure if I can stay that long. We'll see.
We'll see then.
Well, good. I have no hold bars on that kind of thing.
We can close after the first fight if it's.
I
fine.
mean, I feel like we're making great progress as a group, aren't we, guys?
Guys, out of character, we can close after the first fight if needed. There's 2 or 3 good stopping points I've planned for tonight. So we can stop at the first one if it goes too long. So don't worry too much. Okay. This was planned to be a multi-session arc.
I think we've accomplished more than I expected tonight. We have a name, guys.
Yeah, you guys actually have a name. That I had put aside a whole half hour for.
Every
So-
time we say our name, I think of like Miracle Whip.
So take
God.
time and think about it. The rest of you, think of any suggestions if you have to give to May. But it looks like May wants Render to take command.
Are you sure?
I mean, it made sense for him too. It just doesn't make sense for me too.
That's fine. So take your time and think about it. And
That's
if you
fine.
have any out of character suggestions for him, this is one of those times I will allow out of character chatter for it.
I mean, we could
my
just
first
Waterboy it.
instinct is to put Rinder and Jing up front and Dave and Redrin kind of sort of behind. I know Redrin can fight, but
Was
Also, he-
was Dave gonna answer Jing's question?
He just said ow, 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 because he squeezed
and
his head.
because it doesn't know why in the world Pierre saved Dave.
I'm just a street urchin.
Then
Oh,
why the fuck are you here?
I don't know. Ask the lazy guy in the chemise.
Okay, well,
I guess
Figure
it's
the
because I got.
insight.
All right, you guys all hear something chime in your head. He's a wannabe necromancer.
huh?
Dave?
No, Redtrin.
You almost had me there for a moment. I was about to say, I am?
Okay then.
I almost kind of want to take my holy symbol and shove it in his face now.
I sent him along in case any of you die. This way you'll still be of use.
Aw, you're so thoughtful. Oh god. All right. Well, you know, how does that front line look? Are they like? Do they all look strong? Are they all squishy?
They look tough.
It looks like they've got a front line of melee fighters, along with a bunch of archers directly behind it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Then a dragon or a worm.
Oh yeah, and then a drake.
Drake. And then we got this ragtag of random people as well. And then Ricker.
And then a bunch of clerics over here.
We got some more archers and some more melee around with us. And then we also have Captain Rosetta. We don't know how strong she is.
Fairly strong by the look of it, but
Yeah.
Hmm.
The main issue is that our duty is to protect the prince. How we go about doing that is how we, blur the lines if you want to get, like, frontline-ish and be like, oh no, we're protecting him by making sure nothing gets through.
Out of character, yes, that is a good way of protecting him as well.
Yeah.
You guys don't need to feel like
Anytime-
out of character. You guys don't need to feel that you're like chained to the prince. Raphael, out of character, has good enough stats that if you guys wanted to fight all on the front lines, you could.
Alright.
All right. So I'm just letting you know that out of character because I don't want to feel like you guys are literally right now. The way that the battlefield is laid out is that you guys they have everything they need. Like there are enough clerics that have enough healing spells to handle healing for all the time. You wouldn't need to put Redrin with them. Doing so would enhance them, but like the Bloody Thorns and the Knights are set up in a way that you guys can do anything, and it'll supplement the battlefield wherever you guys think would be best and what you want to do.
Cool.
You don't need to worry that I've made any weak points in it.
I'm sorry, Richard, but I'm cutting my metaphorical chain with you.
I do not blame you. Richard is an asshole. There's a trend you guys might be noticing anytime I name someone Richard.
I mean, he sounds like a real Johnson, so.
Do we want to, like, put ourselves at different fronts, or?
I mean, as far as I can tell, there's only gonna be one front.
Well, so in character, like, Jing would want to be on the front.
Right, that's what Winder said.
Yeah. But I don't know where Redrin and Dave would go.
Right. Well, maybe not Dave.
One more thing to render that you should know is that if the front line breaks, this hallway is going to result in a melee, meaning that like people will be fighting all over the place. Just to let you know as well.
Horde.
Like eventually, no matter how good the line is, some enemies are going to eventually slip past. That's why they haven't done straight lines all the way through, and they have some people ready to clean up the mess. That is what these guys sort of all milling about are probably going to end up doing. They'll either end up running to fill gaps in the line, or they'll be cleaning up things that break through.
Right, and there are traps around this blue drag.
Yes. You can ask Rosetta for a map of them.
Oh, let's ask her for the map of them first, then.
Yeah.
She kind of like smacks herself in the head as you ask for the map and realizes, oh yeah, shit, I should have given you one, shouldn't I have? We don't have many. There's only a few that are trapped, and they're set to go off in 10 feet areas.
Do the current front line have the map as well?
Yes, all the soldiers know where they are.
Alright, good.
The soldiers on the edge of the line are those who volunteered to be there. Because they know that it's going to be harder for them to retreat than the ones in the center.
Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha.
So you'll find that our strongest fighters are actually on the edges of the line.
Well, I guess that means that we're gonna keep the front line safe for as long as possible.
We might have to supplement the middle.
Yeah, and here's my plan. If Jing is on the front line, like in this area, right? She has enough speed to be able to get back to here if she needs to. Rinder is the best one of us when it comes to fighting, so he should probably,
He can keep his sword.
if yes, but he's also gonna have a much harder time retreating.
He's gonna have a much hard time fighting too with everybody in front of him.
You can also like Bragg approaches you guys, and he says the captain also wants to let you know that if you want to relieve any of our soldiers on the front line, you can have your men take their place, and those soldiers will then go to the reserves, which are
Gotcha.
right over here. And he points at the kind of people over here.
Well, I say we put because I feel like we need to keep the front line safe regardless. Because if the front line is safe, then few things are gonna get passed to Richard anyway. But if Rinder is up here, right, together with Jing in the front line here, then Redrin can be somewhere around here as well to be able to heal up people that need it. And because Redrin is a dwarf, can't get to places as fast, so doesn't need to run as far. And then Dave can be further in the back to because Dave is weak.
That would, yeah, that's what I was.
But he could be around this area to either help you guys out from a distance or support these people in case something breaks through.
Yeah.
Is what Martin's saying. Dave mutters it. I could do this. You could do that. You could do this. I don't care.
So yeah, Jing and I can go to the front lines, or at least help them. We can ask them where they feel like. We'll look after them.
Again, like I said, I
think,
meant for.
I think Redrin should be because I was thinking that Jing and Rinder should be in the front, and then Redrin can be in the secondary line.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Kind of archers.
Yeah.
Want me to be healing from a distance?
Let me know when you guys have your plan arranged, by the way.
All right. So, where's Dave gonna be?
Dave's gonna be
Somewhere, over
around here, this area.
Okay.
Since he's weak and can
Fucking
support from a
level
distance.
ass.
And he's just a little boy. Oh yeah, you never heard what Dave looks like.
Oh yeah, Redrin.
Dave is a short and petite boy, maybe in his late teens, who has very feminine qualities about him, like fairly long eyelashes, like round hips. So if he hadn't been wearing boys' clothing, you probably would have mistaken him for a girl. He's also got short hair.
Do his hips lie?
He's underage.
Oh, then those hips lie.
Okay. Anyways. So is that our plan?
It sounds good to me.
Yep. The best plan I can think of. Best option we have.
Please give the order then, Captain Rinder. Dave says as he rolls his eyes.
Dylan, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have a plan.
All right, you have your plan. Put
Yes.
yourselves in arranging.
Do we want
I feel
Raphael?
I feel like this is gonna go like the bandit camp.
Of course it is, but
You guys have a great plan that you spend hours doing, and then it just dissolves.
Well, no, the bandit camp actually went pretty well.
All right.
Yeah, but we also took fucking 2.5 hours to get fucking through planning. And kept on going back, forwards, and backwards about it.
You guys take your positions, and Martin, is Dave back there then?
No, hang on.
I
Oh,
think,
Red-
I think
Red
Redrin
Ring,
should
you-
step up to over here, maybe.
Yeah,
Over there. Okay.
yeah, we.
Just don't step on the trap.
Step on the trap.
Don't step on that trap.
Steps on Dave because Dave is a trap, I guess.
Trap.
So, you guys take your position, and a few hours pass. Everyone make me perception checks.
Hey.
Okay, Redrin, you're the first to hear them. Howls in the distance echoing off of doors. The sounds of many marching boots approaching from the other side of the big double doors. It doesn't seem like anyone else has heard them yet, Redrin. You're the first one to hear them.
They're coming.
Okay. Yeah. Let's give everyone a bit of panic.
No one actually panics. Immediately, as you call out, they're coming. Rosetta approaches, leaves the map, picks up her broadsword, and walks over here to stand by the Drake with Bragg and Elzot flanking her. And she cries out, "No fucking speeches, boys! Draw your swords, bang your shields, get ready for war."
It's like a bit of an inopportune moment to start banging anything, honestly.
And as the footsteps start getting louder and louder, the mercenaries beside you, those with shields, take their weapons and start slamming their weapons on their shields in a tuneless rhythm. You see some of the other mercenaries cracking their necks, cracking their knuckles, and generally getting ready for a fight.
What was that? Somebody say crack knuckles?
I can only do it once.
The doors suddenly bang and shake in their hinges. You never said where you wanted Raphael, and...
I wanted Raphael guarding the prince.
okay, where did you want the prince?
Back all the way there.
As far away as possible.
Okay. Did you want Ricardo also with the prince?
Yes.
The doors begin to shake in their foundation, and you can see that the fortifications they've put on it, just essentially like logs stacked up against it, are shaking and starting to crack. And then all of a sudden, the doors burst inwards, and pale creatures scrabbling on their all fours begin rushing in.
Ghouls. I love ghouls.
Some of them don't look like ghouls. Some of them look like bigger, stronger ghouls.
So they still look like
They
ghouls.
still look like ghouls. Yeah, I know.
Achoo! And howling and screaming, these creatures slam into the front line of ready mercenaries. And the fight begins. I'm going to, essentially, guys, the way this fight's going to work, because there's way too many NPCs and enemies on it, is that I'm only putting you guys on initiative. Okay?
Yeah.
After your turn, all of the enemies will move. And then after all the enemies move, all of your allies will move. I'm not going to roll for enemies and allies to hit. I'm going to flip a coin to decide if one gets wounded or not. And if they are wounded, they will take a set amount of damage. Okay?
Gotcha.
So essentially the fights between NPCs are going to be a little bit more scripted, but that's for speed. So you guys are up first. Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Render, gain an inspiration. For what you typed.
Finally, I get to die.
Well, he finally gets a fight instead of talk.
Oh,
The mission when I hit freaking talk.
Jing, you're up first.
too bad you're not in the front line, so you can't
Alright.
attack anything.
Yeah. Sucks. I'll just hold my action, I guess.
Okay. Redrin? Oh, you guys can also use your action to swap places with any ally. Your move action. So this will make it easier for you guys to get around the battlefield. I'll go back to you, Jing. So you could use your move action to swap with that guy in front of you. It's a full move action to swap, though. I'm letting you know that.
That's why I don't think I want to.
Do you want to keep holding your action then?
Yeah.
Until?
If one of the enemies step into my range.
Okay, so that means that you won't take any action that you can't hold. You'll just be skipping your turn.
What?
The enemy...
There's not going to be an enemy that's going to get close to you until the guy in front of you dies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially,
you might as well want to
No,
switch.
I mean, no, that's fine. I skip my turn this round because I'm waiting to
Okay.
see.
Jing prepares herself as she sees the creatures slam into the mercenary line. Redrin?
I'm just looking through my spells right now. I got the spell slots for it. I'll do Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Where are you summoning it?
Summoning it right there.
Can it be in oh yeah, it can be in an enemy square, can't it?
It literally can be wherever.
Can you send me the weapon, the spell card too?
Yes, hold on. Actual...
Oh, what kind of weapon are you doing? It's a hammer, right?
Yeah, same as mine.
Oh, no, that does not look right. Are they all gonna look like that? Ew. Okay, hold on. In that case, it's just gonna be the normal one that I use for spiritual weapon, which is just a sword. Put where? Here you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here is...
Oh, you sent it to me in private. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
I believe I can still attack when I cast it with the way
can.
it's worded?
You can.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay. Give me a moment. I have to pull up there. And go ahead and make your attack while I'm
Yep.
rolling. Wow. Take me all the way up to there.
And let me read through.
What'd you roll?
21 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit.
Plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 3.
How much damage?
7.
7? Alright. You summon a hammer and smash it into this creature in the back line, and it is kind of knocked slightly off of its charge by you. Rinder.
Render. He's gonna take out the heavy pistol and fire at the same creature.
Okay.
Oh god, he's just shooting. He's just shooting goals.
Roll the hit.
17.
That hits. Okay. Dave.
Gonna cast Shield Touch on this fella
Okay.
and this fella.
All right. That's necrotic damage, right?
I mean, here, I'll send you the spell card. Once I find it. Spells. How do I put it down?
You have to select
gonna-
the output to a spell card.
Yeah, but where?
Should be. What do you mean where?
Okay.
Huh. That's interesting. Martin, necrotic damage does not heal undead in 5e, by the way.
I know.
I've always known that. It's always been strange.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Anyway, this is what the spell reads. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage and it can't regain hit points until the start of your turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has a disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your turn.
Okay.
And because of my domain, I can cast it on 2 creatures as long as they're within 5 feet of each other.
Go ahead.
First one
That does not hit.
and second one.
You try to reach out and grab the creatures, but you're too worried about accidentally hitting the people that they're in melee with. On the creature's turn,
I mean, it just reaches up, Dylan. It doesn't actually, go through. It's not like a beam.
well, that's fine. Then you just miss grabbing them.
It just misses.
On the creature's turn, it looks like when they slammed into the mercenaries, that most of them took a hit. And when the mercenaries strike back, they seem to land blows against the creatures. Yao Jing,
Okay, now I'm gonna switch with this guy.
you put your hand on his shoulder and get his attention and quickly swap places with him while he defends. The man thanks you, and you can see that he's bleeding from a wound on his arm. And he asks you if you want him to stay here or if he should go and see the clerics.
How hurt is he?
Not very. He's just injured.
Stay.
Essentially, the way this works is that each mercenary can take up to 4 wounds.
Okay.
He's got 1 right now.
Stay for a bit.
He nods. Let me know if you want me to take your place again. Jing, you can attack.
Okay. Well, guess who doesn't have her quarterstaff now? So.
Spear him.
Okay. That hits. And yep,
Hang on.
9 damage. Got it.
Stop. It's the one right in front of her.
Yep.
And then my unarmed.
Okay. All of those hit. All right. Redrin?
Yes. I will attack. Hold on, let me read it real quick. Yes. All right. So I want to attack the same one, and then I will move it 20 feet. Not exactly 20 feet. Hold on, let me read if it has to be exactly 20 feet real quick. Up to 20 feet. No, I'll move it up to these tougher looking ones because I assume these are the tougher looking ones.
No.
Which
But
one
yeah,
are the tougher
this
looking?
one is. The ones with these tokens are bigger and more muscular
Yeah,
than the other one.
those are the ones I was talking about.
Okay.
So I'll attack this one, and then move it 20 feet up there and do my bonus attack up there as well.
Can it attack twice?
As a bonus. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and
Oh,
repeat
yeah,
the
yeah,
attack
yeah. That's a
against
bonus
a creature.
action. You can't use it to attack as a standard.
No,
so it can't make two
No,
attacks.
the bonus action is to move it, I think.
Yeah, the bonus
Yeah.
action is to do anything with it.
That's strange.
No, it's
Wait, let me
what it
double
says
check
in this.
it.
Like-
The way it reads is as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet.
Yeah,
And
it's your bonus action that you use to attack
Yeah.
it with. So you can use it to attack with that, and then you can attack yourself. It's just you need to control it with your bonus
okay.
action.
Yeah.
I understand. So like my character can attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't
That's-
get two attacks. It just gets its one attack that happens as a bonus action for you.
Okay, that makes way more sense. Now.
Yeah. No worries.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll focus on the same one then.
Okay.
Oh,
This time it's ready and ducks underneath its swing. What do you want to do on your regular action?
nothing.
You can use Sacred Flame or something if you have it.
I think I do have Sacred Flame. Hold on. Yes, I do.
Cool. Want to Sacred Flame something?
Yeah, sure.
You Sacred Flame Dave. Just kidding. Go ahead.
Die, you undead scum! No, wrong one. Sorry.
I'm not undead.
You are to me, you necromancer filth.
You don't know I'm a Nick. Well, actually, yeah.
Okay,
And
so it's
I
got to make
will
a dex save.
Yeah, I'll attack this one.
What's the DC?
Saving throw of 15 or more.
It makes it.
Damn.
Okay. You gonna move?
No.
Okay, Rinder.
I'm just gonna tap the guy in front of him on the shoulder. I mean, does he look pretty bad?
It looks like he's got a cut on his face, but he's still fighting strong.
Do any of them
One
look
wound. When you guys ask me how a mercenary is doing, I will tell you how many wounds they have as well as a physical description of them. 1 wound.
He shoots that same one again.
Okay.
Nope.
Your shot goes wide, but you can actually physically not miss a target in this melee. There are more swarming the door. Like, these are just the ones that you guys can see. The rest are like packed in the doorway trying to get in. So, although you don't hit the one you're aiming for, Rinder, you do see one in the doorway suddenly drop back with a bullet hole in its head. Dave?
So, question: is the door destroyed?
No, it looks... Well, actually, sorry, you're gonna have to roll me a perception on it
Okay.
to know what kind of state the door is in. So, you're focusing mostly on the door. So you don't know how they managed to get the door open, because it was pretty well fortified. There were like wooden constructions that were supposed to hold it shut. Those wooden constructions lie in kind of ruins around. The door itself looks like it's still functional.
Well, that's my action, right?
Yes. The
Okay.
fortifications are no longer functional. You would have to refortify the door if you want to keep it closed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything else?
I can't really do anything else.
Okay.
I mean, I can cast Healing Word because that's a bonus action, but I'm not going to.
Any healing spell cast on the mercenaries will heal 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
The creatures all try and swing at the mercenaries, but this time they seem to be holding their own well. And now Captain Rosetta suddenly screams out, "Archers, fire!" And these 2 rows of enemies are entirely wiped out as this line fires a hail of arrows, and you see some more arrows arcing over from the reserves as well. And almost immediately as they die, though, more take their place.
You delete. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I know. It's coming back. I just copy pasted. However, none of these ghouls are hurt at all, unlike the other ones that you had previously hit that Rosetta just wrecked. Not going to be able to coordinate another one of those. Everyone, fire at will. Yao Jing, you're up.
Yeah, I'll swing at this one.
Okay.
I got a spear now.
That does not hit. This does not hit. Oh, wait, that does hit. Sorry.
I was like, Jesus, when did they fucking...
Yeah. This one was wearing armor.
This one's the boss. Oops.
Is that one?
That hits. All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nah.
Anything else?
I said nah.
Oh, I thought you said yeah. Redrin?
I am going to smack the same one.
I mean, it's a different one now. Yes.
Yes.
He's just in the same spot. He's standing on top of a ghoul filled with arrows.
Safe spot. Yes.
That hit.
Oh lord, I cannot do that. I was looking up to find the old roll, and I realized how many words were in all of this.
Perfect. Rinder.
Oh, Sacred Flame?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sacred Flame.
Yeah, I forgot to. Don't worry. That was more of a question than a statement. The one right in front of it, where my sword is,
That hits.
or thing is.
It hits?
I haven't rolled yet.
I know. You don't
Oh,
roll
okay.
for it. It's DC.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that hurts. Sacred Flame gets your modifier on it? Holy shit.
It's the spellcasting proficiency on it.
Yep.
Wait,
Oh.
the damage? No, it's not the damage. It should just be a straight up D8.
D8.
Yeah, Sacred Flame is just a D8.
Take 5 away.
wait, what level is Redrin?
5.
And it should be a 2D8.
Yeah.
It's
Ah.
2D8.
But then you don't add your spellcasting modifier to it.
Gotcha. Alright, that fixes that then. I will re-roll it.
No worries.
Wow.
That
Wow,
works with
That
me!
was a lot better. You call down Sacred Holy Fire onto that one, calling for Ulfring to smite it. And
Why offering?
It was alive. It's
Redrin-
alive.
no, Redrin's a life cleric in service to Ulfring, though, isn't?
Oh.
isn't
Whatever,
she? Or are you part of the same religion that Helena's part of?
I'm part of the religion that... It's been so long,
The one of protection, right?
Godmaker.
What?
Hold on.
Oh, you're picking one of their religions?
Well, that's what we decided on, because you just like, here, just take this and choose that. And I'm like, alright.
Yeah, that was Ulfring. That was God of Protection, not Godmaker.
No, it was... God, whose character was it? It was Ash's character. I've already forgotten their name.
No, you definitely not, because your religion, that religion doesn't exist on Meridana.
Alright, let me get rid of that then. Hold on.
I think I told you to do for Tabris, right?
Sabers
You-
is...
No. When you made your character, I definitely recommended Ulfring, because Ulfring was the only god I had thought up for Hero Factory so far.
What I have written down is,
What have you written down?
it's I can't remember her fucking name. I'm about to lose my
If
shit.
you got it written down, just read it off.
Hold on.
Okay, because when Wade first made Redrin, he made his he had like I think he had a god from 5e. And then you said that since we're making our own gods, then he should re-choose his god.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what happened. And then I was suggested Asuka's god.
definitely not.
I think,
Because Asuka's god is Asuka.
yeah. I think you're thinking of Tabris.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Tabris wouldn't have been around when he made Red.
Yeah, Helena didn't exist back then.
Yeah, the only god I
Okay,
would have
well,
recommended if
just
I was
pick-
told.
just
was
pick
Okay,
a god.
you know what? Just for
Pick a god.
continuity, for continuity, for right now, we'll go with Ulfric. I'll make my decision after this. This
That's
does
fine.
not matter right now.
And I'm not going to bother doing any flavor for what your Sacred Flame looks like. Something happened, and the ghoul did not like it. Rinder!
Are we going about spells now? He taps the guy in front of him as he draws out his scimitar.
No new wounds. Did you want to take my place, Captain Rinder?
Yes.
Very well. Good
You're
fight,
weak.
sir. Do you want me to stay here, or should you would you like to send me somewhere else?
Stay here, short the second line.
Yes, sir. And he salutes to you as you take his place. By the way, the whole time he was doing that, the ghoul was scrabbling on the back of his plate mail trying to get at it, and he was just ignoring it.
Can I hit something?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
I mean, I guess it's up to your roll if you hit something or not.
That one, I guess.
Sure.
15.
That hits.
I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
21.
That hits.
Total 17.
That's 17 total. Okay, cool. Yeah, that one hurt. You slash wickedly at, tearing it off the back of your that mercenary's armor and hurling it back to the ground. Still alive, but ouch. Dave?
Okay, so question: if I cast Thaumaturgy on the door to close it,
Do you do that?
I mean, I'm just assuming that they at least have to open the door again. But on the other hand, that doesn't, because I'm just thinking that we'll just fight endlessly until whatever happens, you know. Nah, I won't waste a turn on it. I'll cast Chill Touch on this one and this one. So these two.
If it's
Okay.
any consolation, I thought it was a good idea.
I mean, yeah, but if we can't bar the door yet, then they're just gonna open it. And since we're still fighting endless
The way
amount,
your thaumaturgy works, by the way, is that the door slams. Like, it doesn't close gently, it swings shut really
okay,
quickly.
let me. I changed my mind. Let me slam the door shut.
Alright, you can only slam one of the doors because it's, it's a double door. So
Oh,
you have
so
to
it's one of
pick
those.
you have to pick which hinge you're operating. The one on the north side of the room or the one on the south side?
North side.
North side. So, the doors, which had been slammed inward, suddenly swing outwards, and they're large enough that they sweep away all of these ghouls as they are just launched out of the room. And you can hear screaming and howling as a group of very surprised ghouls go flying into a group of another very surprised ghouls.
Ow!
Awoo!
God, I'm gonna kill myself.
On the ghouls' turn, they can now only. There's more have to rush to take their place as the doors swing back open. These ones don't look wounded like the previous ones that you sent flying. They look like different ones. You can roll me an insight as a reaction, Martin. Okay, so while ghouls are not smart enough normally to do this, you are aware that for some reason they are now prepared if you try that again. You also know that the ghouls that you flung out of the room were all crushed by the stampeding hordes because you can't see them anymore and you can still see swarms of ghouls trying to pour in. So you just essentially killed 6 ghouls.
What happened?
Dave used thaumaturgy to slam one of the doors closed, which sent all the ghouls in front of you flying, Rinder. and they were trampled by their mates, and then new fresh ones ran in. Jing and Rinder, both of you need to make me Constitution saves, and I need to know both of your ACs.
AC 21.
21.
16.
You're safe. May.
I said 21.
Okay. What's your Constitution?
Also 21.
21.
All right. Jing, what's yours again?
15 save, 16 AC.
Jing, you are going to get Claude, and then I need you to do me another Constitution save. Because you're fighting one of the more muscular ones.
6.
Jing, you suddenly freeze up and become paralyzed as your muscles tense as a shock goes through you. You are going to be paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
I got you.
You're also going to take 9 damage. As for the mercenaries on that side, it looks like the most of the ghouls managed to land strikes on them. And now on the mercenaries' turn, they strike the ghouls back. Yao Jing, you're up. You are paralyzed. I need a con save.
Let me see that. 20. Nope.
You continue to be paralyzed. Redren.
Would you like any help with that?
Can't speak.
Let's see. Hold on. Metaphysically. Alright. God darn it. Alright. So I'm gonna go through some semantics here. So if I were to change places with the guard in front of me, and I move one tile forward as well.
You can't. That would take your whole turn.
Yeah. Can I still use my spiritual weapon?
Yes, it's a bonus action.
Okay. As long as I can do something.
I mean, the guard will just let you walk through him.
It's just the ones on the front.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you can, like, walk over here. It's like walking through an ally space.
Alright. So,
It's just if you want to swap places with them. Normally, that's not an ability you can actually do.
okay. So, let's say I go here. Can I use Lesser Restoration still?
Yes, and you can use your spiritual weapon still.
Alright. I'm going to use Lesser Restoration on Jing.
Cool. How many turns left until your spiritual weapon dissipates? You need to remember that as well.
Yep. I
Make an
will.
attack with it. Jing, you are no longer paralyzed.
Oh, hold on. I need a spell. Spiritual. Oh my god. It lasts for a minute, and it's been 2 rounds.
3 rounds.
This is the third.
Yeah.
6, 12, 18. Alright. I know. I have it in my head. Alright. And then rolling for hit. Ah.
No. Rinder.
Stabbing that one.
Okay, stab it.
Crit.
Ooh.
Nice. Second hit.
Okay, I was going to say if it disappeared.
Nope. That's a fresh one, remember? Because they launched it. That hits as well.
Didn't.
Rinder, you cut this one's head clean off. And it dies. Dave.
So the top ones are ready for it. Are the bottom ones ready for it?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy on the bottom row.
Whee!
My weapon.
These ones all go flying. Guys, everyone roll me a perception.
Yes. I think I'm good at this. Yes, I am. Yes.
You guys can all see, coming, like, as the door swings back open, a large creature hurling ghouls aside in its eagerness to get towards you. And it shows up here. This is a gorilla-looking like creature with 4 arms that like grow out from underneath its normal 2 arms. It has the face of a lion. And it roars angrily. I'm trying to just find it. Here it is. Yeah. It also has about 6 fangs in its mouth. Huge hands and claws. And it sprints to you, Jing. More ghouls and gas still up over here. These two crawling over the rubble. But none show up behind the large gorilla-like creature.
The shitpost inside of me says it wants to be the ghost of Harambe.
And Jing, this thing's going to attack you 5 times. one with each of its 4 arms, and then it's going to try and bite you.
Oh my.
Hey, good thing I switched with that guy.
That guy would have been wrecked.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is your AC again? 16, right?
Yeah.
Only one of the attacks is actually going to hit you, and it's one of its claws. You manage to duck and dive out of the way of the other ones. And from one of its claws, you're going to take 10 damage. As
I
it
could one-shot
roars at
someone.
you.
Thank God Dave's not in the front.
And Captain Rosetta calls out, "Look out, Grillon!"
Oh,
Oh
thanks.
yeah, thanks.
The mercenaries on their turn. Well, sorry, now for the rest of the ghouls. Rinder, the ones fighting you all miss. The mercenaries seem to be holding their own well, until the Gorillon reaches out, grabs this guy by the face, and hurls him back into the pack of ghouls. Out the door.
Wow, he has 6 attacks? What a piece of shit.
No, that guy just rolled in that one,
Oh,
Ah! Unfortunate.
creating a hole in your guys' defenses.
Oh, that's
well,
fine.
it's a good thing there's one that's just ready to take his place, right?
And he does.
Wow, look at
Somewhat
this.
hesitantly.
Look at this passive planning, guys.
Yao Jing, you're up.
Okay, let's see. So, I will swing at this piece of shit.
Okay.
Same.
Knock it back out again.
That doesn't hit. I'm using my
Nope.
inspiration for the second one.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, make me a con save.
All right. It does not make it.
Okay, it's stunned.
You shove the butt of your spear directly into its face.
And then, so for my unarmed, do I get advantage because it's stunned or nah?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
That's a crit.
Nice.
So, Jing, while it's still reeling and trying to recover from the blow you had against its face, you quickly kick it in its gorilla-like testicles.
Let me
Are you
roll-
going to do anything else?
No, I can't do anything else.
Redrin?
I am going. How bloody does this first row of defense mercenaries look?
2 wounds.
Is that a lot?
It's
They
half.
have 4 in
All right.
total.
I think I will cast Beacon of Hope.
What's that do?
The spell bestows hope and vitality.
Just paste the card and roll 20.
All right. I really need to get writing down these spells.
Yes, you do.
Cool. Don't think I can copy paste images on Roll20. Here you go, friend.
No, just copy and paste the whole damn thing in roll 20.
Okay, jeez.
I'm gonna let you know right now too that spell's not gonna be too helpful for them. I'll say it that they now regain your any healing spell on them does 2 wounds instead of 1 wound. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
It's not supposed to be like a super healer. It's just supposed to help.
that's fine. Anything else?
Yes. Spiritual weapon.
Yep,
Right on
Okay.
that Gorillon, by the way.
it has advantage.
Oh. Why does it have advantage? That's more just like a
It's
curious.
dumb.
Weapon
Done.
has advantage.
Oh,
Weapon
weapon.
has advantage.
Okay. Sweet.
That hits. Rolled that wrong.
For spiritual weapon?
Yep,
He rolled
it's
that
2d8.
right.
I rolled
Oh
that
wait, no,
right.
yeah, sorry, that's your sacred
You're
flame.
right.
Herbert, I'm dumb.
I was like, if you want me to roll
You
2d8.
give it the smack, Dave.
Excuse me.
Ray,
Yeah.
sorry, Rinder.
Can I switch with this guy?
You can, yes.
I asked him if I can tango with the beast.
This guy has a slash across his chest, and he's bleeding from a wound above his eye, and he nods and takes your place.
Then I strike at it, the beast.
You have advantage.
20.
That hits. You guys just slashing on this poor, defenseless, dumb
12.
animal.
Should have made his con
That
save.
doesn't-
Now it's Dave's turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep, now it's Dave.
I'm gonna use Chill Touch on that one and then that one.
Go ahead.
First the one that's down there, which I assume is still advantage.
Yes.
Well, I
Okay.
can't crit with it, but
No.
what the fuck? I took it off crit, so it shouldn't be a crit chance on it. Okay, it's 5. And then on the one on top.
What?
God
Is that another
damn!
crit?
Yeah.
1 on that one.
1? Okay.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
Thank God I ain't kissing around. A second one of those large gorilla-like creatures is rushing forwards, and Rinder, it throws aside the creatures in front of you. Give me a moment. I just copy-pasted the other one.
It comes
It's
up
also stunned.
It is stunned by our sheer brilliance.
It's just stunned, yeah. The tide of undead, however, continues to now flow behind them. It's this one's no longer stunned, right? But it can't do anything
It
this
is
turn.
stunned until the end of my next turn.
Holy. Okay. Let's roll to see how the mercenaries are doing first. They all take another wound. This one was pretty devastating for them. None of them are dead yet, but the front line looks like it's about to break as they all fail to strike the ghouls. Now the gorillon that you're fighting, Render, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is going to hit you a total of 3 times. 2 claws, 1 bite, and from the claws you're going to take 12 damage. And from the bite you're going to take... Oh, it's the same roll. Interesting. The bite you're going to take 5. Yao Jing, you're up.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do to this poor fuck?
Fucking kill him.
Possibly, I don't know.
Hits, yeah. Okay.
How's he looking?
Pretty beat up, but not like you're gonna be able to kill him on the next hit.
Okay, I'll do a key point for my flurry of blows.
All right.
And make a... Let me pick. Make a strength saving throw if I hit.
It's stunned. Does it even get to make it?
I don't know. It's a good
I don't think it does. I don't think it does, because it encourages you to instead combo your skills more. So I'll say it doesn't. That hits.
And one more.
It dies.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't... You rolled max damage.
Well, does it still
You,
get knocked back at least?
Yes, it does. You send it flying back and crushes a few ghouls beneath it. Anything else?
No.
Redrin.
I have made macros, so no worries, friends. Alright. Let's see.
They all look pretty wounded, apart from this guy here and this guy. They've taken less wounds than the others.
Do you think it'd be wise to heal them? I don't know. Let's see. What kind of spells do I got? How many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly 6.
Well, if you heal them and you have your thingy up, your beacon of hope, then I think they would take -2 of their wounds, right?
Yep, if you heal them right now, anyone you heal will take -2 wounds.
Why?
'Cause
Just
of
so I
beacon of
know.
hope.
Beacon of hope.
-2 wounds. Alright, sorry.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not,
they
you,
don't
you wound them more.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's why I was really confused.
Pull a Xeris on them.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna do, like, let's see, think about mass healing word, because I think that heals 6 people. Yeah, 6, so I could do all the NPCs on the front line.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do mass healing word on all 6 NPCs on the front line.
All right, you all heal them 2 wounds.
Sweet.
SWAT.
Is my spiritual weapon should still be up there. It lasts for 10 rounds.
Yeah, it's just that Dylan probably deleted it somehow.
No, it's just underneath the gorilla.
Oh, it's under. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Imagining that it is still there, can I attack?
You can
with
attack, yes.
spectral? Cool. Spectral. I even
Moon
called it.
spotted.
Yep.
A wild moo has appeared.
Moo heard a wooing.
That hit. Which one were you swinging at? The big gorilla?
Yeah.
Yep, that hits it.
I did hear the wooing.
Oh!
My giant wolf ears perked up.
Okay, Rinder.
I'm gonna stab the thing in front of me.
Yep, you've got a big gorilla with 4 arms and many, many fangs.
13
That hits.
for 10,
Okay.
and gonna attack again
All right,
for 19.
that hits.
Okay.
Roars in defiance at you.
Render's unimpressed.
Dave, you're up.
Well, I guess I'll cast my chill touch again. I'm a touch these two. I'm a touch him.
Give him the touch.
The bad touch?
The chill touch.
You know, like
Gorilla.
when your girl puts her cold feet on you, that's essentially what you do to them. That hits the gorilla.
You almost
That's
critted
exactly
again.
what-
Holy
That
crap.
does not hit.
Well, here's for the gorilla at least. 6 necrotic.
Okay. Render, we're going to resolve your fight first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 attacks on you, Render. The bite,
21?
the bite does crit you. However, when it bites down on where your neck is, the fact that you're wearing that many plated, like the many interlocking plates of armor, prevent you from actually being crit. Thankfully. 1, 2, 3. You are hit by 2 claws and 1 bite. You're going to take 21 damage total.
Ah shit, I forgot I have platinum everything
Nice.
now.
Oh yeah. Fucking Rendrin strolls up to the queen. Yo.
Yeah, all your weapons are made out of platinum, Redrin. The mercenaries are very impressed with you.
No, everything's platinum. The items. my
Jing,
items-
I need you to make me a con save.
Boy.
And then since
these.
it hits you, I need you to make me another con save.
Sure do love these.
You avoid,
no,
you avoid being poisoned by this creature's foul stench, and you also avoid being paralyzed. You do, however, take 12 damage.
Would you like to have advantages on Constitution saves?
I would like to heal.
All right.
And let's see how the mercenaries do, because they were all at 1 wounds. Looks like they're holding their own, but they can't land any decisive strikes. They're too busy trying to defend and hold the line. Rinder, this guy taps you on the shoulder and is like, do you want me to take over for you, Captain Rinder?
I'm fine.
All right. Shall I stay here then, or do you want me to go and see the clerics?
How many moves does he have?
1.
He's fine. Stay there.
Okay.
Guess we need you.
That guy is at 1?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
no, wait, that guy's at 2, sorry.
Oh, I thought he was at 1 because I pulled him back.
He did,
Sorry.
but he was pulled back after a second hit.
Oh.
Everyone right now is at 1, apart from this guy who's not hurt at all.
Wait.
This guy who's at 2.
Oh, they did take a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go see the clerics.
No. Don't worry. I'll do prayer of healing. You can get 19 health back if you feel like
Okay.
that's enough.
I mean, Lieutenant Redrin, if you're going to be on the front lines, you might want to save your healing. I can easily go back and then refill in the line when someone else falls.
Prayer of healing
Uh,
affects
he
everyone,
can-
so.
Prayer of healing
Can
is
I-
up to.
Can I ask him to back me up?
Yes. Coming, Sergeant Legs.
Social life.
Yeah, Jing, you're up.
Okay, let's see. Let's try this on this guy.
All right. Edits.
Okay, con save.
Okay. I'm trying to stun him again.
Yeah.
This one makes it.
Darn.
That does not hit.
And then I'm gonna unarmed strike on this one.
Okay. Does not hit.
Okay, bye.
Render, if you want, I can switch with you.
Redrin.
We need you to keep up your spells, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
And I was.
This fight. Yeah. So if we want to end at 10, this fight on this map will last until the end of the session.
All right. So
So without any sort of break or anything. So it is probably good to keep that in mind when thinking about casting spells.
So you're saying Prayer of Healing would not be advisable right now?
Prayer of Healing affects everyone, right?
It's up to 6 people.
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be advisable.
You could use it like remember though that like it's I'm just out of character letting you guys know not to burn yourselves out because you guys have an issue in Godmaker sometimes of doing that. And sometimes in Hero Factory 2, you guys will blow all your spells in the first couple fights. This fight will last another half hour. And there
Alright.
will be things that change the fight, and yes.
Yeah, but also I'm also telling you this then out of character, Dylan, that if everyone
No,
in this
I
front
know.
line,
I'm just informing you guys of
yeah,
that.
I'm just saying that if everyone here is at 1 health, then they can take 1 more hit, and then we have one entire front line.
No, they only have a single wound on them, and one
Yeah.
of them isn't.
They can
Oh,
take
they
3
have
more
one
hits,
sing. Oh, they have a single wound. I thought you said they had
They're-
a single health.
They're
They
wonderful.
did, and then Redrin already healed them all.
Yeah. Okay. Then you probably shouldn't be.
The only guy who's hurt badly is this guy, and he's at half.
Alright. I mean, I do have Warcaster as well, so I have advantages on concentration saves.
You don't need to step into the front line though.
Yeah, I know. It's just to help get
The
Render out
enemies
of there.
move first. I will let you know that right now. So the enemies are going to move before this guy will be able to take up that spot.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how Render's going to get out of there effectively without having a hole in the front line.
Okay.
You can also call Rosetta to call in some of the reserves.
You can step.
Honestly,
you can step in.
heal. You can just heal one of us and then step in.
Yeah.
Remember too, Render, you can call Rosetta to send in a reserve to take up someone's spot on the line.
No, I know I can heal one of you guys. It's just Dylan's basically saying he has a whole bunch of clerics, so I don't have to burn through all my healing slots.
Yeah,
Exactly,
but if
yeah.
you want to heal Rinder or Yao Jing, you can do that and then
Right.
take up this spot.
And I would advise healing Render over Jing, because Jing can fucking sprint the fuck over there and then come back in like 2 rounds.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call for a reserve. I'll cast Cure Wounds on Render, and then the reserve can switch your place.
Archer
The-
or melee?
Melee.
And a guy starts running towards you all.
So Render at least has some health when they make their move to survive it sufficiently and run back and get health from the clerics.
Well, either way, you should take up this spot so we don't get swarmed inside.
Yeah.
here.
I'll do that.
Martin, right now, by the way, too, what are you thinking? Are we ending at 10, or do you want to go until 10:30 or 11?
I don't know, Dylan.
Dylan, I would prefer to end early because I still have an exam to take today.
We will end at 10 then, okay?
Okay,
fine.
that's fine by me.
So I'll take that spot. Did we still? Okay, hold on. We wanted me to heal.
Heal
Render?
first so you don't need to take an unnecessary
Okay.
check.
Gotcha.
Okay, you heal 8.
Bam.
Don't I heal more because of the bless? The
Oh yeah, you get
Good
max.
Heal
So
the max.
8, 9. You get 11 health. Sorry.
No, you don't. That only affected 6 people, right?
Beacon
that
of
was the
Hope. No,
heat.
Beacon of Hope is like he.
Oh, it's everyone within 30
Yeah.
feet, right.
It's a concentration thing. So
Yeah,
as long as he keeps it up, then every healing that.
Oh,
they
neato.
receive- yeah.
Cool. All right, your spiritual weapon?
Grilla.
That hits. Okay. Render?
can attack the thing in front of me.
All right,
14.
that hits. You guys are laying into this beast. It's still standing, but it's really wobbly. Yeah, that hits. And Rinder jams it straight into its roaring maw, slaying another one. Dave?
Chill touch on these two.
Okay.
Left one first. Why does it keep on closing? I don't want it to close.
That hits.
And then the second one.
That hits.
So left one. Oh, whoops. Left one and then right one. So 1 to the left one and 5 to the right one.
Okay. They score another blow against the mercenaries. And Redrin, I need a con save from you.
Redrin?
Yeah.
Alright. Concentration?
Con save. Just con save.
Is it for concentration, though?
It is not.
No.
Okay.
He wouldn't tell you that anyway.
Well, it's just I have Warcaster, so it matters. Sweet.
You stick your fingers up your nose and put in nose plugs that the guy behind you hands you to fight against this gas. So now you will no longer need to make any scent checks against it. What's your AC?
18.
It tries to strike at you but cannot grapple through your armor.
Ah, platinum, bitch.
The mercenaries all take that hit, and then the mercenaries deliver a strike back against the wave of ghouls. More ghouls swarm over. Yao Jing.
Should I like run to the clerics? Is that what I'm doing?
Yep.
Okay, I guess that works. Oop.
Don't run over the trap.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been really funny if you did, though.
Brag knife shoe is gonna be like, what are they doing? Oh, never mind, they exploded.
What's 35 plus 75?
110.
So I can make it.
Aren't you Asian?
What?
Aren't you Asian?
I need to take
Go
a
ahead.
quantitative business analysis test later, so please don't talk about that.
The clerics ask you to take a seat right over here, so this way they can quickly attend to you.
Okay, I guess.
Redrin?
Let's see. Should I move back and let the person take my place, or should I stand my ground until you come back? Couldn't tell what our plan
This
for me
guy's
was.
this guy's hurt. Like, I think he has 2.
Yes.
Everyone has
So,
2 now.
Yeah.
Apart from this guy who only has 1. Oh, right, and this guy is running up to take someone's place. Hold on, how far can he get? Where do you want me?
Right here.
Understood. That's as far as he can go that turn, though.
Yep. Oh, well, there's no harm in attacking. I can still, like, do stuff. Yeah, I'll stay where I am for one round, and then if it looks bad, I'll move back.
Okay.
So, I'll use my actual hammer, and then I'll use my spiritual weapon.
Okay, let me know how many turns that has on it, too.
Yep, how many rounds are we into this? I think we are 5, so I think it has 5 left.
Okay.
Do we go with around being 5 seconds or 6 seconds?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. I was assuming 6. I guess add an extra round to that then. So 6 rounds. So that's my actual Warhammer, and then...
That hits.
Cool.
You're striking the one directly in front of you, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Whap!
And then my spiritual weapon will attack The one it's on top of.
Alright. That does not hit. Captain Rinder.
He's gonna attack that one.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
24.
A hit.
23.
Hit.
16 total.
You deliver 2 furious slashes into it. Dave.
Gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on this dude.
That guy's only been hit once.
Oh, I thought, yeah, you said one
This
health.
is the one that's been hit twice.
He has
Okay.
one out of 4 wounds, 2 out
one
of
out
4
of 4
wounds.
wounds, 2 out of 4 wounds, yeah.
So all of these here
Are
are...
at 2, apart from that one guy.
Okay, never mind, I went...
Everyone but this guy is at 2. That guy is at 1.
okay.
Did we have a plan
At
in
one,
case they
at
all-
one, at one.
At 1 wound, yeah. It's counting up to 4, not counting down.
Okay. Never mind, then I'll just use shield touch on these two.
Hit it.
Big one first and smaller one later.
Okay. Nope. Yes, your hand crawls across the floor creepily to grab its ankle and tickles its toes. Everyone can roll perception.
Bam.
This is shit again.
Including me.
Da, 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 da.
No. Rinder,
Hmm.
amidst all the ghouls now, you're seeing 4 large, like, human-sized, figures striding between them all. You can make out that on their hands used to give orders, they're wearing gloves.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're supposed to look out for those
These
guys.
don't look like ghouls. Like, the ghouls are hunched over and running. They don't look like the Gorlons. These look like people. They have weapons. But they're in, like, black robes that cover them fully and masks. You can see from, like, underneath the robes, you can just barely make out the hint of painted on eyes. But it looks like there's 6 of them. In orange almond shapes. And the masks look to be made out of steel. All in all, these look like bad dudes.
Which are they in the fray already, or they're coming?
They are coming. They're not in yet. They're like
Okay.
they're in the they look to be a few like rounds away. They're walking towards the doors. Unlike
Gotcha.
the ghouls, they aren't running. They seem to be leisurely walking. Each one holds a long sword. They seem to be somehow giving orders to the undead and the weird gorilla creatures. Redrin, one tries to scratch at you but can't, and same for you, Rinder. You guys are good at defending.
Right.
The mercenaries all take another hit, putting all of them at 3 wounds, apart from this guy who is now at 2 wounds. They also then score a hit against this current tide of ghouls. Yao Jing, you're up.
How about this guy?
He's oh right, that guy. He's now here.
I get
I'm ready
it.
to take your place, Captain Rinder.
Take Lieutenant Redrin's place.
Jing, you're they all prepared their actions to heal you. You are healed back to full.
Okay. Thanks, I guess.
Right, Riker says, "Give him hell for me, babe." And as you turn, swats you on the butt.
Oh, that's sexual harassment.
It definitely is.
Drag him and throw him into the horde.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'd
whoa.
say they're almost done with me. I'll be able to join your fight in a second.
Hello.
Hello?
Ow.
Do I still have my movement?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear what I said to you? No. About
Really?
Riker slapping you on the ass?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Okay.
making sure you heard. Jing took that surprisingly well.
How many times has she been like sexually harassed at this point?
This is true.
Sorry, I'm trying to like find like the best place to go.
You're good. Do we have a plan in case the front line actually like dies?
No.
Oh.
We're
Alright.
fucked then.
The plan. You're assuming Rosetta has a plan.
I mean, we're returning to Captain Rinder for our orders.
Well, then you're assuming your Captain Rinder has a plan. Tal, will you do this? I'm gonna let Redrin go, okay?
Yeah.
To save time. Redrin, you're up.
Alright. So this person's gonna use their move action
To swap with
Alright.
Rinder.
No, I told him to swap with Wedren.
Redrin, then yes, he will swap with Redrin.
Alright. In that case, they're at 3 out of 4. And if they hit 4, they die.
You can always call for more reserves too.
Oh, that's what they offer. I thought they were like secondary protection.
I mean, they are in case the front line falls, but they're also like essentially the way it works is that they go when you send them back to the clerics, they go get healed, and then they go and wait over there to see if they need to reinforce the line or to be back there in case the line breaks or if something manages to get through. You guys have done a much better job at holding the line than I thought you would. I thought things were going to sneak through while you were trying to move around, but you've done a really good job at managing it. So they are there to fill gaps in the line or to be secondary protection if the line fails.
Okay. So I should be calling for more reserves more often.
Yes.
Okay.
Although it's Rinder who should be calling reserves.
Stand in all the reserves.
Cinnabar. Okay, so what my plan is I'll heal them one more time because I have more than enough healing spells still.
Okay.
To like satisfy us in case we don't.
melee?
No. I was gonna use my move action to switch places with him. Use my actual action to heal the people.
You can't use your move action to switch with this guy because he's on a diagonal. You can only switch with the one directly behind you.
Yeah, but you can heal with that person, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause he's already at 2 and
Yeah.
Like he could take one hit. These ones can't.
Yeah.
They'll
So
die.
like these two are both at 2 wounds, so it doesn't really matter. Because I was gonna do these 6, and then
Oh no, this guy's at 3 now.
this guy.
No, sorry, he's at 2. He's at 2.
Yeah. So
Very good.
these, because if I just do a mass healing word again. Oh, I need to be saying what the healing word is next time. I can do 6. So regardless,
And you can always send one of the ones that you like swapped out for to go to see a cleric.
because my main problem was if it was either going to be this guy or that guy or that guy. So if they're at the same, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, just heal one and send the other one back to the cleric.
Yeah. So I'll use my move action to switch places with this man.
All right, Lieutenant Redrin, I'm in.
Give him hell, and then I'm gonna use mass healing word on these 3.
What's the word?
Poppycock.
Bird.
And-
the other 3.
These 3
Okay.
on the bottom.
All right. They all heal -2 wounds.
God, that sounds so distressing.
That just goes completely wrong, Dylan.
-2 wounds. They lose.
It's so distressing.
They lose 2 wounds. Shut up.
Yeah, but you said they heal -2, which
my 2.
Dylan, look, I'm happy. All right, I'm just letting you know it's distressing happy.
You give them 2 livings.
There we go. Well,
2 shillings. 2 shillings. And your weapon?
yes, I was waiting for that. Yeah.
Your ghost hammer strike. Which one? You have
This-
to tell me your targets first.
yes.
By the way, they have different ACs. That hits.
Did not know that.
However, where is your thing's up here in front of Rinder, so you can't hit that one unless you're moving it. Are you moving it?
Yeah, I can still move it up to 20 feet.
Yeah. Okay, so it moves there or where?
It can move right there. It can attack 5 feet, so I'll just move
You're
it
just
right
moving
there.
it there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. Wonk, bonk. You give it the wank bank. Rinder?
Okay.
Rinder, Rinder.
Hello?
you're up.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
Okay. Give him the slash
14.
bash. That hits.
Slash bash.
You slice off one of its arms, and then it collapses, bleeding from the stump.
And
I think
then
you're the
I...
only one to actually kill it.
Shy.
I mean, so far Dave's got the most kills by flinging the doors around.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I want to have the archers train their bows on the or figures approaching.
All right, archers, focus the ones in the robes. Front line, focus on defending. Okay, Dave.
I guess I'm just gonna hit them with the bad touch again. Boop boop. These two.
Okay. Which
nearly
two again?
hit.
Sorry.
The one in front of the black dude and the one in the front of the new dude.
Okay.
But
My cat has literally decided to suspend herself entirely on my arm that I have stretched on my mouse. Hello, Pixel. Okay.
Do
Oh,
not
that
kill
hits.
this.
not mean to heal him.
Okay, you cure his wounds with your icy hand. You're gonna want to re-roll that, Martin.
No. There's a shield touch and then there's a shield touch again. I just
Yeah,
accidentally
you have to
hit
re-roll
the
the
shield.
damage.
Yeah, I didn't roll any damage yet.
Okay.
That's for the big one, and this is for the smaller one.
All right. I can only use one hand right now. Hold on, because I can't take my hand off my mouse because my cat's on it. She is a sweetie beatie.
Give them the pets.
I am giving her the pets. She is a good
Good.
girl.
Good. Do we hear any more awooing?
There's still howling coming. Yes, like they are wading through a sea of ghouls towards you.
That's all I care about.
You can see them getting closer, and one moment, more ghouls take that one's place. The mercenaries defend adequately, and then a slew of arrows comes out, arcing straight towards the robed figures. However, they raise their hands there with the gloves on them, and some sort of magical shield envelops them, causing the arrows to deflect away and instead embed themselves in the sea of ghouls that are around their knees. So essentially, a shit ton more of ghouls are killed, but the robed figures remain unharmed.
Unscathed.
That's a better word. Yeah, unscathed. Good job. Do my job for me. Why not? You Gatwit's doing my job for me.
It's
Fuck
as if,
him, right,
it's
Pixel?
as if I too
Fuck him right in
GM.
the ass. Okay.
Wow.
Rinder, one of the gloved fingers points directly at you, and all the ghouls that are in range turn to you, abandoning their fights with the mercenaries. So you're gonna get attacked by 3 different ghouls.
Okay, so what do you want to say?
You easily manage to turn aside all of their blows with your shield. And you can even see an opportunity to strike at this one directly in front of you.
I will take that.
That misses. That misses too. And you can only attack once on attacks of opportunity, by the way.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah. This guy goes, Captain, do you still want me to slide into this spot here? I can't get there, he goes. Can't do that.
Well, shoot.
Lieutenant Redrin's in the way. I cannot get ready to take his position. What do you want me to do?
Just stay there until. Stay there for now.
All right. Yo, Jing,
Huh? Sorry.
you're up.
How hurt is this one looking?
1 wound.
What-
This is the most hurt. Wait, was
no, he's not.
This
it one
this
of
one
these
is
two?
this yeah.
This guy is at 2. Everyone is at 1, apart from this guy who's at none.
Okay. Would I be able to switch with this guy then?
No, Redrin's in the way.
Darn it, Redrin.
Fuck off.
Redrin.
Okay, I'll just switch with this guy then.
All right.
Hello.
Should I go see the clerics?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I will attack this one.
All right. Jing flurries her spear around.
I can only do 2 hits with these.
I like to imagine you having a
Ooh.
Oh, nice. I like you hit that one with the tip for a change. All right, yeah, that hurts.
Lord Jesus.
I like to think that Jing, you've got one of like the Chinese style spears, like the
Yeah,
ones with
I
the
mean,
nice
Nice.
llama.
That's
Hey.
what some of the monk things like. You can like change it. Like I'm pretty sure it says that you can like change the name of stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Redrin,
Lord, I don't know. Sacred Flame and Spiritual Weapon.
okay.
Sacred Flame on this fool, and Spiritual Weapon on this fool.
Okay, he doesn't dodge your flames.
Cool.
Which one was it again?
The one right here.
Your sacred frame is. Oh yeah, it's 2d8. I forgot.
You're the one that told me that.
Yeah. I forgot that you actually put it in.
Mhm.
Okay,
Spiritual
and the weapon.
weapon. Yeah. Yes, Anakin.
That hits. Which one was that on? Sorry.
The diagonal one right here.
Your spiritual warhammer smashes the head of that gassed in, collapses
Sweet.
to the ground.
Finally.
Captain Rinder.
That's one straight ahead of me.
All right,
20,
that hits. Okay,
18,
that hits.
total 15.
That hits and perfect. Yeah, that hurts. That one looks like it's barely holding together. Dave.
With my bonus action, I'll use Healing Word on this dude.
Okay.
And then I'll do the Chill Touch on.
He heals 2 wounds.
And then I'll use
You
the.
can hope it's baller.
Shield Touch on these 2.
Okay, roll a hit.
Yeah.
I have 3 more rounds on my spiritual weapon, by the way.
Top
Doesn't hit?
one and bottom one.
Neither of those hit.
Meh.
So guys,
See.
as these robed figures approach, Rinder, you see one reach into its robes with its gloves, and it pulls out a green object the size of an egg with a bit of metal at the top and a circular ring attached to like a little bit of metal that's going into the metal at the top. The egg seems to have grooves and ridges in it. And it reaches up. No, it's not a fantasy grenade. It is an actual grenade. Like it is,
Oh.
it is a grenade from our world.
Granada.
And there-
Rinder waves his gun around. Hello.
it is a modern grenade. And the the figure pulls the pin out and tosses it into the sea of ghouls directly in front of you, Rinder. Everyone in the front 2 lines, make me a dex save.
So hold on. So like this area?
Front 2 lines. So, yes. This row
Okay.
and this row.
Okay.
Is this considered a dex check?
This is. Rinder, you can spend your inspiration on it too if you want.
That's actually 16.
Why?
Remarkable athlete. +2 to
Oh.
strength, dex, or con checks that don't already include proficiency bonus.
Oh, cool. Do you want to use your inspiration or not?
Sure.
Can I
Okay.
use my inspiration as well?
Yes. Anyone can who wants to.
So
use-
I'm not using inspiration.
I mean, it's fine because it takes the higher roll.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Ah,
Did you not use your inspiration, Redrin?
I did. Oh, hold on. Is there a different button for using inspiration?
No, you just uncheck it and then you roll at advantage.
Oh!
I mean, he already rolled
yeah,
twice.
he already rolled.
so...
Yeah, I rolled 13 for the first one, and then 10 for
Oh,
the
okay.
second. Yeah.
So- Guys, the grenade detonates in the front line.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do it
pixely-
twice.
Very
Yeah, and I
pixely
didn't know.
grenade.
I didn't realize it was gonna be so pixeled, but I'm trying. All right.
It's
Those
actually a
things are
pixel
wiped
grenade.
out. The mercenaries all take 2 wounds, which doesn't kill any of them because of your expert healing.
Yes! We need reserves!
Instead, however, everyone is pushed back 10 feet.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Causing these mines to go off.
Wait, they weren't in the first 2 rows, though.
Oh yeah, they weren't. Sorry, my bad.
Oh god.
I was
Thank-
like-
oh!
They were like, whoa.
God. Because some will get pushed back because Redrin, you're going flying into one. And same with the dude beside you.
I'm only so fat. Come on, man.
So, first off, everyone who got less than a 15 is taking 21 damage.
That's fine with me.
If you got more than a 15, you're taking half that.
Lord.
So it's
So
gonna
no
be
one. Oh no,
No. Rinder, technically, yes. I don't know how to add it to dex save, so.
Rinder, you can choose also to not be pushed back if you want.
Rinder chooses not to be pushed back.
All right.
No one pushes him back.
So, first off, these guys go back 10, causing these guys to be pushed back 5.
So that would be 11 damage for me?
It is 11 damage for you, yes. Push back 10. That guy's pushed back 10, meaning this guy is pushed back 10. You are pushed back 10, so this guy gets pushed back 10.
Lord, it's like chess.
Oh wait, Rinder didn't get moved. Rinder fucking tanked it like a boss.
he's still standing there. He's like, "Urgh."
And everyone is knocked prone apart from Rinder.
Unwavering.
And you hear, like, oh, also you're all deafened apart from Rinder.
Redrin has to roll concentration.
Oh, yeah, you have to roll a concentration.
Aha, Warcaster. God damn.
No, you lose your spell.
It's better than that one you rolled.
Yeah. Oh. The bright side, silver linings.
You can hear Rosetta calling, "That was a grenade? This world isn't supposed to have this level of technology." And since it is about to be 10 o'clock, we will pick it up next time on Hero Factory.
Yay.
For now,
Hey.
as you guys are all getting to your feet, you see the triumphant back of Captain Rinder standing still strong, tall, and proud. And you also see a horde of ghouls surging towards you all as you're all prone. So I will put those ghouls on just to show you what the map is going to look like for start of next session.
I think Render should get inspiration for being a captain.
Oh yeah,
That's un-
you get inspiration, like for standing up
Captain
like a badass.
Still unwavering.
Oh no, it's a ring race.
It's the Nazgul.
That's actually the part of the new token pack I bought.
I know the bottom one is. The other ones are from older ones.
Yeah, I mean
Not the bottom ones.
the new wraiths. These guys?
The very bottom one. Yeah, because I have
No,
a
they're all
token
new.
pack. I have one of the token packs that has the top 3, but not the bottom one.
No, they're all from the same pack. They're all new. They're from Ancient Evil's Horde, Arcanite.
Yeah. It's a pretty old one.
No, it's new.
He meant. Wait, he means that it's the new one he got.
Okay.
No, they're still new. Like it's
Ugh,
it's
okay,
Arcanite.
listen. So you can
We're
fucking
really fighting over
bundle.
this.
You can bundle your old tokens that you've drawn into a new pack that you just released.
Oh, cool. Just this way you can guys get a scope of what you will be facing next time.
Render has joined their forces.
Render insert.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, it's like Gorilla Grodd, but worse.
And one moment, because I just realized that I got rid of all of the Ghast tokens by mistake, but there should be some Ghasts on there too. Render's going to be in a fun spot for the beginning of the next game, aren't you, Render?
Yep.
Reserves.
On the
Reserves.
right side, you guys literally, the only mercenary to die was someone who nat one.
Yeah, I forgot he
You-
died.
You guys legit, like, fucking did so great with keeping that line held.
Whew.
Alright, we will be playing tomorrow. May, I see you've already signed up. Your subscribers, feel free to sign up for that now as well.
I'll
God,
do my
that-
best.
Wade, I guess I'm gonna need to take another $10 from you if you want to continue this
Yeah,
one.
I can't play tomorrow. I got a GM, a new group of friends.
Ah, shitty.
A new group of friends you just made.
He's replacing us.